When we looked at Everest, we actually loved it. It was sleek. Our old ERP was a dinosaur. Everest had a lot of things I loved. Like you could tag employees to your expense records. That was really cool. We weren't doing that in our current ERP. It had NRR reporting. We didn't have that in our old ERP either. It had a prepaid schedules. It had bank matching. You have a subscription waterfall and it tells you each month what's going to be recognized per customer, per subscription. And you have a forecast into all your contracts and you could just build a forecast. To me, Everest and the other large ERP were comparable, but I loved that Everest had the quote to cash. The other ERP I was looking at was pushing me not to do the quote to cash. And I felt like I loved that about Everest. The other ERP was more clunky, I thought, and I just liked the look and the sleekness of Everest. And that's why we ultimately chose Everest. When you think about transferring to ERPs, it's a nightmare. Like it's a lot of work, but it really wasn't that bad. I just had to pull down reporting and put it in a shared folder and I reviewed it and was like, this doesn't look right. This looks right. This looks great. And it really was a pleasant experience. We couldn't live without Everest. Could you imagine doing revenue recognition on spreadsheets? It's would not, and commission, because we expense the commission over the life of the contract too. Could you imagine trying to figure out what to expense every month? It would take you the whole month to close. If not, you'd be like 2 months in arrears. We couldn't do without Everest.